Honestly, I can't get the smile off my face. Let's run through everything that I absolutely love about it. .1 of an inch for 3 shots at 100. That would have to be one of the most accurate rifles I have reviewed on my channel. Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Sauer S100 Ceratech rifle in 243. Now guys, you may have seen, 5 years ago now I reviewed one of these in 223 and it performed fairly well. Being the entry-level model from Sauer, I think bang for buck, it performs very well. So I was pretty keen to have the opportunity to review this one in 243 when a guy offered me his rifle, on loan to be able to do so. So here it is. So let's just show you all clear. We'll give you a run by of it. Now, caliber wise, from basically 223, even right up to 300 Win Mag, you can get these rifles in. And, as I say, for an entry level model from Sauer, I think they offer a lot of features. Okay, so let's start off with the barrel here. So we've got a cold hammer forged steel barrel. It's 22 inches or 56 centimeters in length, and for 243 it's a 1 in 10 inch twist. At the end we've got a thread end cap, and it's threaded for M15x1, I believe. You can see that it's Cerakoted in this grey ice all-weather finish, and it looks fairly nice with the black synthetic stock. So on the stock, your grip at the front and the back here, quite nice, nothing too flash. They do call it the Ergo Max Black Synthetic Stock officially. What I like about synthetic stocks is they just take the knocks here on the farm. I've had it before where I've had a couple of my Anschutz rifles and, you put a little ding in the stock and you're just like, oh my God type thing. But, at least with synthetic stocks, you don't really have to worry about that as, much. So let's have a look at the action. Action on this is ridiculously smooth. We've got a 3-position safety, so obviously forward for fire. If you come back just one, you can still cycle the action, but you can't fire naturally. And all the way back, it locks the action as well as not being able to fire. All the way forward, fire. It has a really crisp trigger. We've got adjustable single stage from 1 to 2 kilos or 2.2 to 4.4 pounds. This one here is actually breaking just over that 2 pounds. So very, very happy with the trigger. The bolt is a short 60-degree throw. Let me just take that out and I'll show it to you up closer. The bolt has 3 locking lugs at the front. If I bring that up to the camera, you should be able to see there the dual plungers there for ejection. So we shouldn't have any reliability issues with ejection with this bolt. Now the magazine on it is a double stack 5-round magazine. You can load through the top, so that's really handy when you're out in the field. The action here on top, it's basically drilled and tapped for Remington 700 scope bases. So we've got a Picatinny rail from Leupold, there's MDT rings on top, and we've got a Bushnell 4500 scope on top as well. Now this is a fairly, budget line scope, but like I say, this rifle's borrowed and this is how the guys got it set up, and it's to a budget. The overall weight of it is about 3 kilos and made in Germany. Now guys, there seems to be a little bit of confusion with the MOA guarantee with these. Some people say that the Model 100 comes with a 3-shot MOA guarantee. That's what I've seen. Others argue that it's 5 rounds. I've seen conflicting ones, but when we get out on the farm now, I'll run you through the ammo we got. Some of the ammo, I've only got like 4 rounds left, so let's just stick to the 3-shot MOA guarantee and see how we go. Okay, let's run through the ammo we're going to put through the Sauer, guys. We're going to start off with the OSA loaded with the 70 grain hollow point boat tail Sierra projectiles. Then I'll go to the 80 grain Federal Power Shock. Then we've got the 87 grain VMAX from OSA Australia. Then we'll go up to 90 grain Hornady ELDX. And then last of all, I've got 95 grain Remington Core Lock tipped ammo. So there's a good variety of different projectile weights here. So we've got a target out there at 100. I'm going to try to achieve that 3-round MOA guarantee or better. As you can see, guys, we've got real conditions, a little bit of wind around, but honestly 243 at that distance, it doesn't affect it too much. So let's just see which ammo this rifle likes. Okay, guys, let's look at the results here at 100. Our first group with the OSA using the 70 grain ammunition, we have come in at 0.1 of an inch for 3 shots at 100. That would have to be one of the most accurate rifles I have reviewed on my channel. Then down to the Federal, we've got spread there. That's gone way out to 1.6 inches, so it does not like that ammo at all. Then we go up to the OSA ammunition with the 87 grain VMAX. Not a bad group. We're going to come in sub MOA, about 0.6 of an inch. Then we go up to the Hornady ammunition. Unfortunately, a little bit of spread there. We're going to be at about 1.3 inches. Then down to the Remington ammunition. I'm going to come in at about, I think about 0.7, 0.8 of an inch. Yep, 0.8 of an inch. So guys, we've had 3 ammos that have well and truly been sub MOA, with the clear winner of the day being the 70 grain from OSA. That is just absolutely outstanding. So loading the magazine is really easy. You can just push down from the top, or if you wanted to, you could slide it in from the front to the rear there, but it's a lot easier just pushing straight through the top there. Now, I haven't had any issues with the magazine. However, when loading some of the heavier ammunition, I have found that the bolt is just that little bit tougher to close. But apart from that, flawless function, and the magazine works well. Nice. Look at that. I tell you, 243, it has some punch, doesn't it? Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on the Sauer 100 in 243. Honestly, I can't get the smile off my face. Let's run through everything that I absolutely love about it. First thing, the accuracy. I mean, you know, if you can put 3 shots in real conditions into 0.1 of an inch at 100 with factory ammo, why would you even bother reloading? So that's just really blown my mind with the accuracy there with that OSA using the 70 grain ammunition. It's comfortable. The bolt on it is ridiculously smooth. The trigger on it, extremely crisp, nice and light. You can adjust it, as I say. The overall feel of the rifle comes up to the shoulder nicely, just as an absolute pleasure to shoot. The only issue, and this is really going out there to try to just find an issue, is on some of that heavier ammunition, when I was closing the bolt, there was just that slight little bit more tension on it. That's it. Apart from that, guys, you know, it's well priced, comfortable to shoot. Synthetic stock's going to take the knocks around here on the farm. I tell you, I'm just really, really happy with the rifle. You know, it's not mine. It is borrowed, so if it was me, I'd have a better quality scope on top than, you know, just the entry-level Bushnell stuff. So, yeah, that would be the only change that I would do, personally. But honestly, how good, and I'm pretty sure the owner of this rifle is going to go out and try to get that OSA ammunition and as much of it as he possibly can, because what an absolute laser it is through this rifle. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave the review at that. I can't say highly enough how much I am impressed with this rifle. For the money, what an awesome rifle, well worth taking a look at. Okay, we'll leave the review at that, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching it. So till next time, we'll catch you then.